Is the bar picking up sound in Streamlabs? Oh, okay. Wait. You can be here. Oh, okay. I'm the only one here. Hell yeah.
I hear it. Your stream is working right now.
I don't... Hydro homie, can you be heard?
No, we don't hear you. We don't hear you. Yeah, I can hear myself.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I can hear you too. This stream better be in one take.
Okay, everyone should be able to hear both of us now. Vagrant.
Yes,
nice.
I can hear.
Vagrant, you have an awesome green name. Also, check out that sweet pink bloblet badge. That's because he's a channel member who donates $3 to me every month.
You're coming through. I hear you.
And if you want to be cool too, then you can donate. Become a channel member today. Be cool like Vagrant.
Yes. Be cool.
Be cool. Also, donate to me during the stream because I'm poor and dying, please.
Yes.
Do you have any idea how much DDR machines cost? It's a lot.
At least 35.
At least $35. So donate $35 right now.
Yes. I agree. And then give it to me as well.
Yeah. You can come over and use it.
Thank you.
And I'll also buy the mocap stage so Shane can come over and use that. And I'll just have a big old party.
Mocap station. How much? We're gonna buy the suit then?
Yes.
Yeah, guys, donate exactly $2,499.
No, that's enough for a Coco. I need $9,000 for the mocap stage.
The stage? We got my backyard, dude. You don't need stage.
Well, you can't use it outside.
What? You can't? Well, you gotta get a laptop.
Sunlight.
Oh.
It messes with
sunlight.
the sensors.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yes, Nymphe, we want to get OptiTrack. Please donate.
I didn't know that. Well, I guess we got to get the other one. It's like 30K.
That's why Shane was like talking about like you can't use reflective props because it messes with the cameras.
Oh man, that sucks.
Yeah.
Oh my god, my allergies are pretty intense right now.
I'm so sorry.
Oh man, that's another sneeze.
All right.
Hello, everybody.
Dude, Nymphe, how are you going to afford Xsense? It's like $30,000.
Dude, yeah, it's like, dude, what? You should buy a car or an apartment instead.
Honestly, if you have the money, if you have the ability to save up to get a Rococo suit or a Perception Neuron or an iPiSoft setup, just save up a little bit longer and get OptiTrack. Just, oh my gosh!
Yeah.
AKMotions is cool. Oh my gosh, Vegas is cool. Whoa!
Oh
I have a credit card now.
That's 50 cents more than you donate every month.
That's $10 from his job income.
Oh man. Oh, this live stream is brought to you by Pantera Bread.
Pantera Bread.
It's sponsored by Pranera.
Pranera.
Oh, the stream died. What? Stream died?
No, it didn't.
Violet, how dare you?
My students. All right. Yeah.
So, yeah. Yes, Vagrant. I will. I'll let you use the mocap stage. Once I have it. Easy peasy. Hello, Nymphe. Thank you. I appreciate the $2. One homeless person to another.
Currently brought to you by this garbage can.
Yes. If it sounds like I'm recording in a garbage can, thank you for pointing it out.
You should upgrade to a dumpster.
All right.
It's like the It's like the mansion of homeless people.
Oh man, one of those heavy-duty ones.
That you could lock from the inside.
Oh gosh, all the amenities. Okay, now I think there's enough people in here that we can start actually going through the entries. Only 2 people have reacted to it on the announcements, so that means at least 2 people from the server have seen it, which is amazing, honestly.
Wait. But look at it now.
Oh, hold on. Oh my gosh! Who's the other one? Oh, okay.
Why are you so disappointed? I gave
I'm
you
not.
$10.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know. Alright. I'm going to switch over to this. Oh, right. I should probably do some kind of introduction. Hello, everybody, and top of the morning to you. My name is Jacksepticeye, and welcome to the Cake Station live stream.
Top of the morning, you laddies.
For anybody who is not aware, this is the entries for last month's challenge, which was to make an animation with no cuts. I have to specify, apparently a lot of you didn't even know what a cut was until I had to explain it. So I guess I'll explain it here too. In editing, there's a thing called a cut. If you ever notice the immediate shift from one picture to another picture in a movie, it means that they cut. They didn't just move the camera really fast in a direction. So all you had to do for this challenge was not cut. And everybody did well. We got 21 entries. Unfortunately, since we got more than 15 entries, we have narrowed it down to the top 11 and a top 3. So that's what we'll be showing off on this wonderful contest of ours. Who will stand? Who will fall? At the end of this day, one shall stand.
I think people got your reaction.
My reaction?
Yeah, a lot of there's enough people who have seen the stream now.
Oh, good. Everybody, and that's not everybody. It was just Buck over and over again.
No, it wasn't.
It was you and Buck. You're inflating the vote count.
No. Look at the last one. That's what I think of you. Who's typing?
Me.
Sorry, it's me.
We're
okay.
all typing. Why are we all typing?
Is it really that loud?
I mean, I don't know. Your computer kind of sounds like someone's walking on gravel, but I mean, I could get used to it. Yeah, Derp man. Hollywood in general is just all cuts.
Alright. Let's get started so that we're done in time for Hydro to leave and eat food.
Yes.
Alright.
I'm back.
So.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. But
right.
yeah, I'm here.
Alright, so we're gonna start this off with the entry from the famous The Floof Artist. From the famous The Floof Artist.
Yes.
Let's go. Wait, it's right here, right? Here it is. I see
And
it.
for anybody who's ever worried that, I do 2D animation, I'll never be able to fit into this community, well,
Shut up.
how about
You fit in.
How about we start off? Yes. How about we start off with a traditionally animated 2D animation?
Yes.
Alright. Y'all ready?
I'm Rebby.
Okay.
I'm red like Ruby.
I hope that everything is working on this. Okay, let's go.
Wait, you're not hearing me on Discord.
Oh crap! Hold on, Flu
Yeah.
Bonus. I'm gonna have to
Everything is ruins.
I'm gonna have to change a couple things. Hold on.
This Diet Coke's garbage. Everyone should just drink Diet Pepsi.
Hold on. Transition back.
I'm holding on for dear life.
Live stream.
Streaming.
Somebody's trying.
I've seen the stream. It's working.
Okay. Now let's actually do it.
Yeah.
That was incredible.
That's very smooth. That's very awesome. Okay.
For anybody who's interested that isn't in the Discord server, go into the Discord server to look at all the pictures of every individual paper that was used as a frame for this animation.
There's so many pictures. It's like in 3D we're all spoiled. They make the pictures for us automatically. So
Interpolation. Alright.
yeah, I know. We don't have to worry about interpolation.
So you two have actually seen what is that called? The Japanese style of animation?
You mean
Anime?
the way Sakuga's
Yeah, anime,
like?
that's it. So you guys have
Okay.
actually heard of anime and seen a couple of the animes?
I've seen a couple animes.
so-
They're alright, I guess.
So you guys are the authority on animes.
Uh-huh.
So, let me look at it again real quick. Honestly, I think what's really impressive about this is being able to keep the characters' designs consistent
Yeah.
throughout the shots. I know that's like really hard for some artists to do, especially in animation. Keeping a consistent character design, proportions
Staying
going,
on model.
staying on model. You don't have to worry about that at all with 3D. If anything, you're trying to replicate those like imperfections. It's like, oh, they're kind of off proportion in this one shot, but it's great. I love it. It's great, consistent character art. Let's see.
They added a nice little line on the ground so you know where the ground is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I'm
do
sorry,
like
I'm
it.
just-
I do like it when the ground plane gets curved to sort of simulate a wide angle lens.
I like the little the ability of the tree just going out the ground, and just the chart at the beginning with it's excellent uses of like effects in 2D.
Yeah.
Especially. I feel like I might be talking on my butt here, but I feel like it might be easier to do this in 2D, making effects, because you can just draw it. You can just draw what you want.
Well, yeah,
and then
because I
it's
had to
like
draw
that.
2D effects for OVA 2. Never coming out.
Yeah,
Nice.
and the effects are
did
really
everything.
well done.
Yeah,
if you guys
I
notice
agree.
that at like 12 seconds, the art kind
Oh.
of stops and the camera pans.
Yeah.
Anime does that. They do that. They actually draw like one detail quality frame and then they'll just manually move the camera in post. They do that. That's an actual technique.
Yep.
So, yeah, good use of doing that. They usually do it to save time, but yeah, that's how it's done. And can we compliment the camera work? I know camera work is really hard in 2D.
Oh yeah.
It's
yeah.
because you gotta like do it yourself, and there's so many papers you gotta write. Oh my god,
Yeah.
it's really well
like,
done. I think moving forward, what I want to see more from this artist is sketching out or lining up the characters some more.
Mhm.
It still seems very rough, sketchy.
Mhm.
I would like to see more line work being done, if possible.
Yeah. It's a matter of priorities when you get closer to the deadline. I know
Yeah, that is true.
Floof
I agree.
artists had to forsake a few in-betweens for the sake of meeting the deadline. But if you're going to rush anything, don't rush the visibility of the characters.
Yeah, that's what's important. Keeping their silhouettes visible and being able to read their poses is important. But yeah, they were able to keep the silhouettes visible in the animation for the most part. So it's really good.
Also,
I would like to see more.
Just as a clarifier, this is not an animatic.
No.
Anybody who looks at this and thinks it's an animatic is incorrect. This is a rough animation. Just for the sake of terminology and getting it right, this is not an animatic. An animatic is significantly less detailed with less keyframes.
An animatic would be something like what Merriweather does. Merriweather Comics, like comic dubbing, right? And maybe a little bit more advanced techniques like mouth flaps and blinking. That's an animatic. Because there's like no animation being done.
Also,
this is an actual legitimate animation.
Yes, this is an actual rough animation. Even if it's rough, it's still an animation. There's still the illusion of movement happening. So, for future reference, because this has been very confused over the years, a storyboard doesn't move at all. At all. A storyboard doesn't move whatsoever. An animatic is like a moving storyboard. And a rough animation is this. It's rough, but it's an animation. Easy peasy.
Yes. Lemon squeezy. But yeah, any closing thoughts on this, guys?
Okay.
Good job.
Good job.
I have done effects in 2D before. When I did my firebending test or whatever, whatever. So I know that probably those are, you guys said, a little easy. I think it's probably easy if you're good at drawing, but when I did it, it was pretty dang difficult.
That's fair, and it's also the experience I think I've seen a lot, which is that if you're good at drawing, you can pick up 2D animation really easily. But if you got trouble with that, then it's gonna be a little hard.
And I don't have a visual mind, so
that's true.
It's difficult for me.
What? Shut up.
What?
You have a visual mind. Don't let me hear that garbage. I won't hear any of it. I won't hear you talk bad about yourself. You matter.
It's not I'm talking bad about myself. I know I'm awesome.
But you say that you don't have like a very visual mind, like you can't really imagine things.
I can't imagine things.
But it's hard for me to believe because you make some sick ass animations.
It's called
It has nothing to do with it, though.
It's called aphantasia, or aphantasia, or aphantasia, or aphantasia.
You're saying the same damn thing every time. It's aphantasia.
Fantasia.
It's aphantasia, or aphantasia, or aphantasia. It's aphantasia.
Aphantasia.
So if you have the inability to imagine things like AK, if you're totally uninspired,
wow.
Don't worry, you can still animate awesome like AKMotions, or AKMotions, or AKMotions,
or an AK-47 in motion.
Yes. Jeez. Good job.
Yeah. Good, Bob. Do it again.
Good job.
I saw at the end of it you said you were gonna animate in Blender next time, I think.
Seriously?
In 2D Blender?
Learn Blender for the next submission, or just use Maya.
Oh no!
Oh no! Oh no! I know you're telling us not to bully you right there, but we're still gonna bully you.
Oh wow.
I can't believe this.
We're gonna bully with kindness.
If you use Maya, and we'll know if you do, we will disqualify you.
For the sake of technicality, that's not true at all, but we like to rap on Maya.
No matter how awesome it is.
No matter how awesome it is.
Get the hell out of here.
Alright, what's this next one? This one is by Asian Guy of Today.
Oh, who's that? I've never seen him before.
Yeah, he's not a regular.
Yeah, he's not a regular.
Honestly, thinking about bullying him later.
Why? Is it because he's
Asian?
Yeah. You said it, not me.
Oh, no. I'm gonna bully him because he's a guy.
Okay. You're gonna bully him because he's all about the present day.
Oh my
today.
gosh, Asian guy uses Maya. No!
Does he?
I have
Does
no
he?
idea.
If he does, you better tell me.
Okay, I'm ready to watch, guys. If you've never watched.
I've been watching.
All
I have
right.
it on loop in my second tab.
Alright, let's watch this animation.
Septic, shut up, please.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to betray after all these wins.
Yeah.
All right.
Noise.
This is great. The effects are great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's some Taro stuff right there. Is that
Oh,
Mesh
heck
Trails?
yeah. Is it?
Yeah, it's Mesh Trails.
I wouldn't know. I've never used it.
It's very popular. We have it. You can use it.
Yeah.
I
is
bought it for everybody.
Who made
in
it?
our-
Who is it?
I don't know.
Who made it?
Some 3D guy by the name of it starts with a D, rhymes with
Daniel.
Dixon.
Daniel.
Oh, okay.
Daniel Dixon.
Daniel Dixon.
I heard he's very handsome.
Man.
And has
I love
like a
Daniel
fine jawline.
Dixon's animations. He makes that like Katsu dogs or whatever.
Katsu dogs? I think it was just dogs.
Yeah.
Hey, I heard he has. I heard he's not so handsome, not so good looking, and he has like, a really bad jawline.
Yeah, honestly, I've seen his collarbone and his jaw, and they're both super mushy. Anyway, this
Are you
animation
talking
is-
about the 3D model or his real life?
both?
Do you guys know what he looks like in real life?
Yeah.
What? I haven't. What?
There's-
Send me a
there's
picture.
pictures of him. Also, Shane
Send-
sent us video of him doing a backflip.
What? Send me video of Dixon doing
we
backflip.
can't. We'll do it after the stream. After we talk about this entry.
Okay, fine. Let's crap on this entry first.
Okay. I think what's great is the choreography.
Yes.
Oh yeah, and the trails.
The trails too. They really highlight the.
I know for a fact I would not be able to tell where the weapons were going without the trails.
Yeah, that's
That is. I think that's a benefit for the trails. We're
Yeah.
able to. It uplifts the silhouette of
Golly.
the staffs, and
I gotta watch this.
they make it seem a lot cooler. I think.
Yeah.
The
The
choreography is just really good.
the only part about like the choreography is good.
Yeah.
However, if
It's
you
the
have
camera.
to go into like slow it down in order to see it better, to see the choreography better, then that's a
Yeah, it's a little bit of a detractor that the effects are so bright, and I think it's probably just because the characters are a little flat, and just in general the luminance values of the effects are much brighter than them, and they're all the same color, so you can't really tell if like which arm is forward, is it the left or is it the right, because it's blending into all of this noise and color. I suspect, not sure, kind of looks like you're using Filmic color space, and it's washing everything out a little bit.
I don't think so. It looks like he's using standard. You can tell. It just might be
character
the
textures may just be a little bit.
yeah.
dull.
The bloom is a little overdone in like with the fire trails there. On
Yeah.
his head tails.
I think what this could use is the camera being out more, because like usually the weapons
Yeah.
are all like not all in shot. Like the weapons are going through
That's very fair.
the ceiling and floor of the shot.
Usually, I don't know who decided this was a rule, but it's always a good idea to keep like the attacking end of your weapon visible in the frame.
Yeah, so you could screenshot it and have it as a wallpaper.
Exactly. Everybody, that's just a general rule. If you want to be more like Monty, you have to make as many of your frames look like they could be wallpapers.
Yeah. If you took a screenshot of Ruby with her scythe in a cool pose, but the scythe is out of shot, you don't want that as a wallpaper.
What do you guys think about the camera? You think it's a little too erratic?
I think the
agree.
camera is a little too erratic
It is.
at times. It's kind of got an exploder. Kinda.
Hold on. Oh, never mind. Because it's technically before the fight. I saw the cut.
It definitely is a little too erratic in cases, but it's still relaxed in
Oh, yeah.
some parts.
It-
You might just need to turn it down a little bit to help us read the silhouettes better. Maybe have some frame holds of some of the hits.
Yeah. I agree with AK that it's a little bit too close in.
Yeah, it's a little tight. It's too tight.
You have to be careful not to move the camera around too fast.
Yeah, especially for giant mechs that you can't really see very much. Well, I think
Honestly,
without mechs, it could be a little easier to get away with that kind of thing,
yeah.
or at least different colored or like more organized colored. I
Yeah.
could. That's probably what Monty did with most of his characters is, or even just in real life when he wore the fingerless gloves is when dancing, is so that there's certain colors in certain parts of the body that really help for the eyes to follow when choreography is happening, and the fact that like all of these all of it is the same color.
Yeah.
It's hard to follow the choreography.
It doesn't help that there's a white character and in the background there, the little grid.
Yeah.
He kind of gets a little lost into it, and plus the background too doesn't really help. It's just a plain gray background. So things to really help uplift your silhouettes.
Yeah, you have to keep the environment in mind for the silhouettes. The silhouettes are the most important thing. But otherwise, my main piece of criticism is just you don't have to do as much with the camera as you think you do.
Yeah, that's true.
It's good to put it in the right place. A lot of moves are dependent on the position of the camera, but in terms of like movement of the camera during an exchange, it just 2 keyframes. Just let it move for the 20 or so frames that you have where they're fighting.
Yeah, I like the way you put that.
I want to animate.
Do it then, right now. Do it.
I can't. But I'm busy.
With what?
I do love
I wonder.
I just want to point out this move. I love it.
Yeah, it's the behind the back
the
block.
behind the back block.
Yeah.
I love no look blocks.
No, it just emulates style. I love it. You know what? You can watch it. Nice. But is that it, guys? Do you want any closing thoughts on this? Are we Gucci?
Bob good. Did a great job. Good.
Yeah.
Work on toning down the camera movement.
Don't go too far into the camera. It's like math. You overthink it and then you fail the problem.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You had it right the
that
first
cannot be more
time.
true.
Man, I don't know what that's like. Never been to school.
I'll tell you what. It sucks.
Well, that's good. Glad I decided not to do that.
Did you decide to
No,
not
I
to do
didn't.
that? Okay. The worst part about public schools is it's 2020.
The teachers don't care about you sometimes.
Yeah.
And then when they do, the school will just kick them out.
And now I have to 0.25 speed this.
Unless
Our next entry is by the illustrious Caffeinated Grapes.
hot women fighting.
Hot women. Well, okay. There's one woman in this frame.
Oh, whatever.
Oh, whatever. I
Fight
love the way
me.
he delivered that line.
AK out here never reading chat. What are you talking about? I only read that because I was watching Cake stream and it went to the chat. Anyway.
Okay. Now let us watch Caffeinated Grapes entry.
I'm ready. You can go.
Oh look, hot woman. Fighting!
Oh,
To be continued.
It's become a stereotype.
Dude, where does he find these models?
What the heck? All
I'm
of
for
these
real.
characters are women.
all of them.
Graves has.
I think this was a crazy improvement over the last entry.
It is. It is massively crazy improvement. He took the critique.
I
It's
like the
great.
trails. The trails are nice.
They're really cool. I love the little character animation at the beginning with her. It was really cute. So, this is great.
Was she like a
Let's look at the
lizard?
choreography. Let's look at, I don't know who any of these characters except for like one or two. So, the Tonfa blade. I think they're called Tonfas. It's like they're like batons, right? But she's like holding them by the buttons, little grips. It's so cool. There's no cuts in this. It's like really good character movements, like line changes, characters moving in space.
Hey, you know what the axe reminds me of?
What?
It reminds me of the RVB highway fight
Oh, right.
Really?
where they're
Oh,
tossing
oh,
the weapon back and forth to each other.
Oh yeah.
Like the
that
focus isn't the characters, it's the axe.
thing. Yeah. She like the way she just yeets it at the guy. He catches.
Yeah.
It. What do you think you're doing? Oh, it's a distraction. Oh, snap. And then that's great.
And that's honestly a really good trick. It's called motivating the camera. So if
It is.
you can use any object to motivate the camera to a different position, and then you can pick up a new subject where it lands. So in this
Mhm.
in this case, we move the subject from her, we follow the axe, and we're paying attention to him, and we're like, well, we could cut back to her running up to him, I guess, or we could just stay in this frame and she can show up.
Spinny axis satisfying.
Can we talk about how he's improved his flow?
Yes.
He's improved his flow in this one.
Yes.
So the flow's much more improved. There's no stop and goes. It's improved much more. So keep going, man. Improve your flow with your choreography, dude.
See
And the
that.
camera movements.
Look at that. So that there is good. It's two like straight hits, and then the last hit leads into a second one. So it's the uppercut, and it leads into the backhand attack.
Yeah.
So
I
that's
think,
just good basic flow.
but about the posing on the dude, and
Mhm.
probably just overall, it's more noticeable on the dude because his legs are so tiny.
Mhm.
I think
Tiny or
his
long.
tiny. I mean, like skinny.
Yeah.
I think that the torso needs more, and the spine in general needs more
Yeah.
flexibility.
How many torso bones does this model have?
Probably. I mean, you could still just get away with 2 if you.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think you need at least 2. It's a pretty scuffed rig, I think. I would imagine. It's SFM.
Yeah,
So.
but
No,
why didn't you put it on loop?
no.
How dare you?
Dang it.
Everyone saw that. There's nothing you can do.
Yeah.
Are there any critiques? But
let's see. We talked about. Yeah, I think just needs to improve more on flexibility because
yeah,
it may not seem like stiff really, but it still needs more
I can see it.
flow
I see it.
of the body motion. Flow of the body motion, not like the choreography in general, which that also does kind of need some improvement. Obviously, everyone can really improve on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, posing some of the poses on the dude, the dude's character just might be a weird model to animate because,
Trust me, I know that very well.
yeah, he doesn't look fun to animate. I could say.
Yeah. Oh my god.
because he kind of looks like he's leaning in too far when he's trying to attack.
All the
I really
axe
like
ladies poses are
yeah.
really good.
Yeah, the axe,
it might be
the axe
the
lady
quality
is,
of the rigs.
yeah, axe lady is nice.
What's chat saying? Is anyone saying anything about this? Is grapes here?
I think
Grapes
sometimes the attacks seem a little fast.
Yeah. There's a couple of the straight attacks from here that look like they just happen a little bit too fast.
There's a lot of people that do that, so it's not just caffeinated grapes.
No.
We just don't really talk about it that much because it's like a anime type of thing to do.
Yeah. It's basically just, if you're gonna do something that fast, you have to follow through.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't get there at Mach speed, stop, and then be like, okay, nothing happened.
yeah, that's true.
Hello,
and
Nitro.
it'll help with smoothness if you make things a little slower and then add a little more follow through. More flowy.
This is a good time to point out that Nitro also has a cool pink badge in the chat and is doing a great job supporting me through become a channel member.
Oh, golly. I mean, yes!
Yeah!
Become a muffin today! Yeah!
Yeah! Alright. Hydro, you got any thoughts?
Nah, I think it's... I agree with AK at the pose. It just might be the rig that you need to work on, but push the poses limits whenever you can. But and keep on improving on your flow, so that way your animation next time will be much better than your last one.
Yeah!
Oh, look at that, everybody! AK's jumping on the muffin train.
Donated a new sub. New subs.
Also, Nitro says still needs 60 plus super chats. That's correct. You are behind on super chats, and quite honestly, I'm dying. Also, I've noticed, if we have nothing else to say about this entry.
Yeah, I think we're good. We can move on to the next one.
The name is X says if you pay for super chat, you legally get to bully these three. That's true. You're basically paying for the opportunity to bully the three of us. Caramel dancing. Caramel dancing. Caramel dancing.
Why?
What?
Is that the ongoing joke?
Yeah, that's the inside joke for this month.
Great.
Wow, I see it too. We're gonna see it. Watch this. Go on to the next one. We're gonna see it.
Yeah.
Okay. Great.
All right. In fact, unfortunately, a few of the animators wanted to use the Caramel Dancing song in their entry, but unfortunately, for the sake of copyright reasons, that cannot happen.
What's next on our list? Next up on the list.
On our list is the one that we've already seen the beginning of twice because I didn't loop the video. Tokuben!
Ah! Tokuben Studios.
Tokuben Animations.
Always love a new addition to the Tokuben cinematic
Septic
universe.
is too cool for the inside joke.
Let's play tic-tac-toe on his head.
Okay. There it is. Alright.
I'm ready to watch it.
Let's go.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh no!
No! Okay, that's bad, Cake.
No!
Ah,
I hope nobody heard that.
You're screwed.
I hope nobody heard that.
You're screwed, Dan.
Oh jeez. Well, that's
You're
death.
Dudzos.
That was Hydra's fault.
What do you mean?
Oh wait, no, never mind. Technically, that would have been Tokuben's fault for leaving 2 versions of the entry, or not the entry that you intended to have live on the stream in the entries chat. Whoops. Hope I don't get demonetized. Hey, if anybody's worried about me getting demonetized, hey, just give me money. Just channel member, Patreon, Ko-Fi.
How much money do you think you're gonna get if this isn't demonetized?
If this isn't demonetized, like 30 million.
Oh wow! Yeah.
Richard
Wow,
Mr. Beast. Let's
Tokuben, you should feel really bad.
There goes my whole retirement. Nah, it's fine. Alright, let's rewatch that again without the sound so that we can... I had a comment loaded, which is that Tokuben has improved the absolute most since his first entry. Like, I remember that after, like, the first or second entry of yours, I told you to do a 3D camera move, and now you're just doing them for fun. "3D!"
You're gonna watch it again? You can play it again, or
What?
his entry?
I am.
Because okay. What?
I am.
You are? You're not.
Did the
It's not streaming. No, it's not. Oh well, it's fine.
Oh,
I
am I
guess.
streaming the wrong screen?
Yeah.
I am
well, I'm not on
streaming
this.
the wrong screen.
Yeah.
Oh,
there you go.
why
It's
didn't
over.
you guys tell me?
That was way
It was
like,
the
you
wrong.
do it?
It was the wrong screen. Why were you looking at the tiny screen?
I said I was only reading chat.
Oh,
You're-
so there's this one part here in his animation I love. You're gonna see it right here.
Watermelon fight scene. Oh wait, no, those are blades.
Whoa.
It's so good. Look at that.
Like, even just that, this little bit here.
Good. Oh my god. That's so
Oh,
great.
what the heck? I like the death scene. That's fun.
Oh, ugh. Brutal. Look at that. Oh,
Dead.
brutal. Oh, that's great.
Come on.
Let's go find your friend. Where?
Also,
Look at me.
Tokuben has
Look at
consistently been adding on to this, like, universe that he's created.
Yeah.
You're gonna be a straight up Mr. Hyun Dojo.
He did the thing where the background moves, but the character stays. That's nice.
Yeah, I love watching Tokuben.
So good.
This is great.
So good. That fall is great.
Yeah, that was a good fall death.
I love animating death falls.
They're really fun because they just go and they
Yeah,
flop on the ground.
Just let your physics brain take over. Golly.
I'll copyright you myself.
I think what he's improved upon the most is so that little section after the laptop's turned on with the camera movement.
Mm-hmm.
It's really good. There's flow to it. He's moving the camera around. Right here, boom. Right, he's messing around with the perspectives.
Yeah.
And the camera changing, rotating the camera around a lot more. Right there, see. This next section where she gets pinned against the wall by him, and he rotates the camera around. He's getting really good at that. He's getting really, really good at that. And he's cutting more. He's having different shots. Honestly, if you can cut more, well, actually,
Well, don't cut for this one.
yeah, not for this one, obviously. I think
Yes, cut
obviously.
more. Have more inserts when the challenge is not one shot.
If you
Yeah.
could cut more in this one shot take.
he really, really improved.
Oh yeah.
He played to the challenges roots here really well. And I know it's not easy, especially in 2D. I just want to see more from Tokuben, man. Just keep going.
Yeah.
And if time allows for it, draw out the characters more.
Yeah.
You guys have anything else to say?
Nah, I'm good.
I didn't even notice that the characters like went X-ray at certain parts due
Yeah,
to time
the flow was well enough that it just didn't matter.
Distracted.
Yeah, I know. It
distract-
doesn't matter. It's fine.
If you could distract me from your mistakes, then that means that means it's interesting to watch. So good job.
Yeah.
It's great.
Also, I think that the yellow of the X-ray version was just a little bit deeper yellow than the last few times, so it didn't get lost completely into the white.
Yep.
Yeah, that could be it.
Nitro says, I'm on a slight delay. Got a cover for Tokuben's copyright infringement. Thank you very much for the $20,000. That will cover a very small amount of the money I will lose, but I appreciate it. Alright. You guys ready to move on?
I'm ready to move on.
Alright.
Yes.
Pizza's on the way.
I gotta go get food later. I gotta drive, so the sooner we finish this, the better. No, I don't mean to rush.
Alright.
The next one is the jump
entry.
button. It's the X button, or the jump button, the spacebar button.
Yeah, this was by some idiot who joined the server, and honestly, I don't know why he joins the contest, because he's clearly like a professional Pixar animator, and I don't know why he bothers.
Oh, yeah. Go back to Disney boy.
I don't think he's on the stream. Go back to using actually, Disney uses their own software. They do. They don't use Maya.
It's called PixArtist. Maya Man.
No, this is not even exaggerating. They actually use their own software and their own rigs.
Alright, for anybody who isn't in on the joke, Jump is our frem. He's in Project Rose, and we're friends. He's been to my house.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah, he's been to your house.
No, he hasn't.
He stood over you as you were animating OVA once.
Yeah, no, that was Hydro. Right. This next entry is by the Jump button.
Play.
I gotta make sure, okay.
Jump.
I'm legally beefy. Tell me when you see me. If I don't tell you alright, then it might be. Cause I'm too haughty and tall to be seen with you. Might wanna give what's due to the fact you've been hoarding the board and ignoring exactly what's been going on. Leaving me behind in the dust. What happened to the trust you had in the beef, man? What happened? You had me in the drink like a Mohan. Take a picture. It might be huge, but it ain't too huge to break the seal like you do. What?
Smooth effects, man. Effects are great. Make me proud. Dramatic finish!
I forgot about that.
Dramatic!
I'm legal.
Anyway,
that rapper sucked.
If anybody wants to buy my single, it's on iTunes for $2,000.
It's on iTunes for $2,000. Yeah.
That means it's $2.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah, this was like, I'm gonna get my positives out of the way because I know Jump wants me to be heavily critical about it.
Yes,
This was
got great flow.
Speaking of like improvements, this was incredible. The flow was incredible. The impact again, we were talking about stop and go. There's not a whole lot of stop and go here anymore. The moves, they flow well together. This whole section right here that we just
There's
watched,
combos.
It's so good.
Oh yeah.
It is. It is. I love it. I really love it.
All right, now AK, you can crap on it.
Okay, cool. This is, I agree. This is probably my favorite one, even more than the Forever Falling one.
Mm-hmm.
The flow is great. All right, now time to trash on him.
Yes.
All right. Okay.
I'm gonna go 0.25 speed.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull it up on mine. Hold on. All right.
I think animators keep an eye on that.
Yeah, the kick has continued to be a problem.
Hold on,
yep.
Guys, BRB.
The little hop I think could have.
Where?
At 18 seconds.
At
Sorry.
18 seconds.
Let me slow this down.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
I think that could have been posed a lot better. For one, what leg is that? The left leg kind of just comes up a little bit. I don't know how to describe that.
Well,
I don't know.
I can give my notes about this jump, which is basically just that.
Okay.
When you want to like dodge a low thing, you don't really have a whole lot of time to like load up for it. So obviously that's gonna be enough, and then you jump. When you dodge like that, you're just using your core to pull your legs up into your body. So your chest is going to like sort of hunch
Hey guys,
over.
I'm really sorry,
Yeah.
but there's an emergency and I need to go get my sister a prescription at the pharmacy.
Okie dokie.
I have to go. So yeah.
That's how I
I'll be
draw
back.
everybody.
I
We'll see you later.
I'll be back, but it'll be a while. So.
Okie dokie.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you exactly where to pause
Okay.
on a frame that it's around 18 seconds. It's right after the hop, and he's bringing his leg back, right
Here?
before you. No, yeah, right there. Go back a little bit. Yeah, like that pose.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so this is another perspective thing.
Yeah.
Right now, it looks like his foot shrank
Yeah.
into like a tiny little toddler leg.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that.
I've seen this a few times with jumps, kicks, and stuff. I think you always need to see a bend in the leg.
Yeah.
So you're aware.
It's a really simple fix. Just push the knee up so that it reads more as a bent leg.
Yeah, not a shrunken one. Because the kicks sometimes feel like boingy springs.
Yeah.
Also at 21 seconds, right after that like multiple hit to the face thing, he doesn't, or he stops moving completely. I think at that point some follow through
Oh yeah.
would have really added. And I know it's probably due to time issues or whatever, but yeah, just always like maybe bring his arms back, make them like rest, not seem so stiff. Would have made that a lot better. Yeah, like Hydra was saying, animator's kick, the hip needs to complement the kick, otherwise it kind of harms the kick a lot more. Okay, the flip over the dude who's crying about his dumb face at 15 seconds or 16 seconds or whatever. Okay, the flip, that could have been a lot more flowy. Let me slow this down.
Well, I think the problem with that is that he stops completely before he actually rolls over him.
I think he could have been on the back while his foot was still in the air in position.
Yeah.
But the foot comes down. The foot that he's gonna kick with comes down and then goes back up. It could have stayed up and then came back down all in one go.
Oh yeah.
While flipping
He could have
over.
just kicked there.
Yeah, exactly. For the camera work, obviously it is a one shot, but it was also basically all one, all like a video game. It's just one side of the screen. So it's a little easier. There's not much to play with when it comes to cutting in general, which is fine. But there's not much creativity camera wise. But
okay. Jump says that the kick was replaced last minute to an axe kick. So that's why it looks weird. Is because it was a different kind of kick and then he modified it to be an axe kick.
Oh.
Yeah.
I must not have seen the first one then.
No,
But
I don't think. Yeah, maybe. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it for like movements.
yeah, I'm really actually struggling to find more things to crap on, which is annoying because
But it's also
I
great.
Because I really hate Leap, you know.
You just gotta make that more of you can't kill momentum like that before the flip. This movement could have been more of a flowing movement, and then the jump dodge over the sweep. It's all muscles. You just gotta you gotta crumple up. You're not lifting your entire body into the air with your legs. You're just bringing your legs up.
Yeah. If I could like somehow gain control of your screen and go to a certain frame that I want.
I'll use Parsec next time.
Yeah. I could tell there was a lot of Monty reference, mostly for kicks. But yeah, it's also funny. Good job.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to crap on?
No, just general stuff that I would say to anybody, which is keep animating, keep using reference, and just keep improving. Because you're doing it. You are currently improving.
Pretty good for not having fingers, yeah. You could make finger bones on that and close it. Jump if anybody can do that.
Yeah, if anybody could make fingers squinch.
The Hamehameha from Crisis Core dude was kind of weird. I was not expecting him to just have a giant laser beam.
Alright. I think we can move on. Good Bob.
Oh, also, I'm pretty sure. Hold on.
What?
I'm pretty sure there's a part that was from Dead Fantasy 3 with the sweep kick.
With the sweep kick dodge?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the little hop, the brown dude was referenced from Dead Fantasy 3, and then it usually the brown dude would come back up and then do that like little jump like kick with the left leg. I don't know how to explain it. I think Hydro put it. It's like kicking with the leg you didn't expect to.
Oh yeah.
But he didn't do that, and instead the other guy just kicked him in the face. You see it? Yeah, like that.
Yes. I know what you're talking about.
It looks exactly like that one kick from Dead Fantasy 3.
Jump says he referenced Zero Monty. I think that's bad. I think you should be disqualified for that.
Yeah.
Alright. This next one is by... wait, what are we crediting him as?
Explosion Animations, I'm guessing. That's what he changed his name to.
No. Okay, he said, credit me as Exploder, also known as Explosion Animation. So you have 3 names.
I'm just gonna call you Mark.
Paparoshio, hi. Yeah, send it in the server. You can't send images over the chat on YouTube. What? Okay. This next entry by Explosion Animations with an E and also without, and Exploder.
Uh-huh.
Alright. Let this go.
In the deepest night, asking for a fleeting memory.
am a sniper, never moving a muscle, concentrating.
I am quiet. I have the
I don't think
absence
there's
of
any more
words.
animation. Wow, there's just a lot of. One of them said, "I'm a sniper. I don't move a muscle." I think you moved a lot of muscles.
Yeah,
there.
I saw her moving all of her muscles. I will say, this is very close to not qualifying at all because there are so many cuts that I'm realizing right now. I guess technically, if the fight is technically starting at the beginning of the exchange, then it counts. But there are a whole lot of cuts when they're shooting at each other.
Yeah. I guess that's true.
But I love this entry because it's the atmosphere.
the snow that
snow
that
that
stays the
Yeah,
same.
the totally static snow, but it's like janky in the best way. Janky in a Monty way.
Yeah. He stole that idea from me.
What idea?
The snow, I have that in my project.
Oh, nice.
But I actually don't
Did you
keep
put
it
it on
static.
cards?
No, I overlaid it as a video,
Wow.
just like he did.
But yeah, obviously up front the animation quality can be improved. I think you're using a whole lot of FK when you could be using IK, on at least on the legs.
He doesn't know how to, because he's using XPS rigs, so they're the worst things on the planet, and he doesn't know how to rig.
There is a plugin for Source Filmmaker that lets you make custom rigs. So look up the workshop. Open Steam.
But yeah, sheesh.
Good thoughts.
FK legs is, oh man, it's horrifying. FK legs, but camera really adds a lot at sometimes, but it also takes away a lot because it's so spastic, I guess, is the best way to put it.
Yeah.
Sometimes it seems like a cut, but it's just zooming back to one character really, really fast.
Yeah.
Also, I'm not really gonna judge before the actual exchange starts because I don't have to.
You have to judge your friends.
I already judged this when he was he animated most of this at my house. Most of this was done at my house, but yeah, the posing has gotten better since, because I know he used to hardly ever animate. He'd only ever like animate either the legs or the top half, like the bottom half or the top half, and then he'd just fail to give any recognition to the other half. But this, he's doing full body poses, which is good. Run, cycle, you tried, buddy. But yeah, some of these movements really fast. I mean, I could tell what's going on, like the flippage of body and gun.
Yeah, the camera movement definitely has improved as well.
Yeah, but this is the same thing I was saying with grapes, is that a lot of the movements really, really need to be slowed down.
Yeah.
Like when you're flipping in the air, it's not like it's more like, you know? Like,
yeah, it's got a rhythm to it.
Like a feather, not a freaking snowball being thrown at Mach speed.
Well, yeah, it's because when you're on the ground, you can impart velocity on your body with your muscles, but if you're in the air, you're just floating. So at some point, you're gonna slow down midair.
Yeah, I do really like that gun exchange. It's unique.
That was the best part, is because it's like they have this cool little exchange, and then they also have this moment with this like ghosting thing going on. The kick was cool.
Yeah, the kick was cool. Almost all of this stuff could have been executed better, but I could go into his mind and see what he was trying to do, and that's the cool part.
Yeah, of course, like anybody else, it's a massive amount of potential. Keep going, keep animating, look at more reference, figure out how to rig your characters so you don't have to do full AK anymore. Also, this is not Source Filmmaker. I just realized that. So look up Royal Skies.
I've fully switched him to Blender, and I'm proud of it.
That's awesome. Teach him how to render.
Yeah, yeah.
For anybody who doesn't know, these are bones, and this is an empty, and these are relation lines, and that's a bone. That's because this is a. What did he do? Is it a play blast, or did he just record the screen?
I have no freaking idea. I don't know how he comes up with the mistakes he makes.
Well, I mean, he's working his way through everything to make it work, so just learn how to render. And I'm pretty sure you can just push F12 and it'll work.
Huh.
Easy peasy. Alright, let's move on.
Cool.
We've got, next up, the Angry Asians entry, another installation in the Genesis series.
Yes. Chrissy, no! That's his thing. He always does that. That's the angry Asian run side by side thing that he always does.
Whoa!
That was unexpected. Man, that was long. Wow.
Yeah, that was 1 minute and 20 seconds straight of choreography. Also, Jump says, nerd out about the swords on Hydra's behalf. We will. The swords are great.
Okay. I just want to get one thing off my chest before I forget. At 20... Actually, well, I guess it starts at 17 seconds. At 17 seconds through... whatever, when the dude was teleporting all around him.
Yeah.
I think the camera should have been doing some line exchanges.
Yeah,
like,
some line redesignations.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
Yeah.
So,
no, yeah, I can see that because it stays pretty much on one side of white hair old man.
Yeah.
And
if you did line redesignation, it would really help the whole like where the hell is this dude gonna pop up next, and the what do you call it? What's that word? Anticipation? Intensity, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, it would help with intensity if the camera was constantly just circling them because he doesn't know where he's going to teleport to next.
Yeah.
Part of the problem with his animation here is the camera doesn't add too much intensity. It's kind of just following the characters, but it's not like helping them much, I guess.
And yeah, we are actually having a case where the animation is really good and it could be improved with more camera movement. Not like more camera movement, just different camera placement, more dynamic camera placement.
Yeah.
Although I will say, if you want to win me over in any of these contests, all you have to do is have a scene like this. I love teleporting characters. Also, Angry Asian's biggest critique for all of these entries has always been animation quality, and I think the animation quality itself is actually beginning to improve.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of really natural movements in here, which I'm really surprised with, because he animates in the motion editor, and I didn't think that natural movements were possible at all in any capacity in the motion editor.
Yeah. I also like the fireball thrown, the fire effect. That is such a Stranger Things snappage of bones homage.
Yeah, man, this is, like, the choreography itself, like, animation quality aside, and camera movement aside, the sword play is incredible. And the fact that there's 1 minute and 20 seconds of it, and it doesn't, like, get stagnant, I'm not detecting the same move over and over again.
Yeah. Sword choreography, good job.
Yeah.
It's like it's got a touch of realistic, like what actual people do,
Yeah.
and coolness to it. Him punching himself in the face is very funny.
Yeah. Oh, look, there's the caramel dancing. I almost missed it.
Where?
Right
Where is
there.
it?
Raiden.
Oh, Raiden.
Raiden.
Oh dear lord. I guess it matches it. I thought it was gonna be the same person every single time. Did he draw the teleporting thing?
I have no idea.
That's weird looking.
Angry Asian, tell us how you did the shadow teleport.
I also like when the lights are on the blade, so it like has a shine when you swing it. Those parts
Yeah.
aren't usually done on purpose, but oh man, I love that.
You gotta do that on purpose, though. Your sword's gotta be visible.
Yeah.
Swords don't just naturally shine. If they're in a dark room, then they become dark and invisible.
Yeah. Yeah. It's probably harder to do
It's
that.
a model. I have no idea how you did that.
I don't know.
Sick
Him
work,
punching
dude.
himself in the way, him punching himself in the face and then just slamming into a wall is funny.
I mean, that's just manly.
That's just if you've never just ran headfirst into a wall to exorcist yourself, then you're not a man.
Head crab. And now we end the stream with the head crabs. Just kidding.
Bye. I gotta go take out the trash.
I think that's all I got. You ready to move on?
Yeah, I'm ready to move on.
Okay, Hydra's back.
Wow,
Whoa.
Hydra's back.
Why was that quick? You missed the sword combat.
Yeah.
I know. I love sword combat.
Just trust us when we say it was awesome.
Oh, we're on this one. What number is this one? We're on number 8 out of 11.
Oh,
Got it.
Yes.
All right. Well, I'm ready.
We
to play
only
whenever you
have
guys are
4
ready.
more entries left before we get
4 more entries left.
before we decide who wins. All right. This next entry is from Cassidy Art. I hope I said that right. I know you've pointed out the pronunciation of your name several times.
Was it Cassidy Art?
Cassidy Art? Cassidy Art? I'm so sorry! I should have paid attention when you told me how to say it. I'm sorry. There's not enough room in my brain for people's names. Only the Alamo and my girlfriend who doesn't exist.
Oh. That's relatable.
I got it right? I got it right on the first time?
Cassidy? Not
Cassidy.
Cassidy? Oh. Cassidy! Alright,
Yeah.
ready to rock. Go for it.
Alright. Let's go.
Now my turn! Don't waste my time!
Hey! Link is cool.
That was
this
amazing.
is really cool.
I never thought I would ever see somebody get juggled in stop motion.
Stop motion's cool, man. It's hard. They did it. It looks great. I think what's great is just the choreography and the posing, the characters. It's really good. One
Okay.
take. It's there. It's fun. He says, "I don't care. I ain't gonna remove the stands. The animation matters."
Who cares? The
You know-
stands are clear. Barely see them.
Now that he's here in the chat, have you heard of Force Fire 101, Cassidy? By any chance? I'll wait for him to answer that. Anyways, guys, you can move on to the critiques if you want. Anything you have to say about it?
I'll let the resident stop motionist.
Alright, AK, you're up.
Dear Lord, I don't know anything about stop motion anymore. Okay, okay, cool. I know the main problem is for this, especially because some of this Link didn't even have the stand. Is keeping the characters relatively in the same exact place they were in the previous frame. Friggin' difficult. Golly, man. Especially without studs to just prop them on the ground for. I did one action figure stop motion, and it sucked. Never speak of that again, even though I'm the one who brought it up. Choreography is really good. I like 22 seconds when Link was hit on the ground and then also hit back onto his feet. Effects for stop motion. I never even really thought of that.
These are pretty 2D. I think I recognize the pack that he may have used these from, because I've actually bought it. I still haven't used it yet. I'm thinking about making them cards if they're
really
easy
like
to do
it.
that.
I really
But
like it.
I love your action design. Your action design's great with these two characters, keeping their move sets in mind, like with Link and the shield and his powers. I'm not really an expert on Link's abilities, but I think he's a really cool character. If you're looking for critiques and things to improve on, I say, if you can, make your camera a little bit more dynamic. Maybe incorporate actually moving it more when animating it.
Yeah, okay. That's something you could I could talk about.
Go for it, AK.
Yeah, the camera seems to jump from one place to another every few frames. When I was doing stop motion, it just became a habit where I'd move the character, move the other character, then move the camera, then move the character, then move the other character, and move the camera every single time. And for this, it almost seems like move the character, move the character, move the character. Oh, I forgot about the camera. Move the character, move the character, move the character. Oh, I forgot about the camera.
That seems to be the
because it's very jumpy. I didn't really notice it at first because I was focused on the, character, the characters fighting, which is cool. But yeah, there's not really any complementary camera movements.
Yeah, I was gonna say, typically, I encourage people to move the camera in the opposite direction of an attack to make it feel faster, and even if it doesn't do a whole lot more, it does make the scene feel more active when the camera is constantly moving. Even if it's not, like, I'm not going back on what I was saying. Erratic and constant fast camera movement is still not great. But you can move the camera, and just even a slight slide to follow the characters who are fighting is going to make the scene feel more exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I wonder if they switched the FPS in certain parts compared to others.
Is he keeping it like same FPS, or is he doing it like on 2s or 1? Or it seems for the most part.
Also, what program
doing
are you using?
I would imagine Dragonframe, but Dragonframe you gotta pay for it. It's pretty expensive.
Yeah, but AK
think-
doesn't use Dragonframe.
Probably it's Stop Motion Studio Pro, if I had to guess.
I think that too. That one was free, right?
Yeah, that one was free.
Yeah, it would have to be that. Dragonframe's
Pro
really
version,
expensive.
But
I just want a program that lets me plug my camera in and also have onion skinning. That's all I want.
Dragonframe has that.
I
know
want
it
to do.
does.
I should do another stop motion at some point, just to like.
We'll just come over and we'll animate Modi bots.
It seems like the whole animation is a mixture of 1s and 2s. So
Yeah.
it's a mixture of 1s
I
and
can
2s.
see that there's a higher density of frames in the more detailed areas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think moving forward, make it more snappier. Exaggerate your posing more with your figures. I don't know how hard it could. It might be harder since they're actual action figures.
Yeah.
But maybe don't take that critique too much because they're figures. But I say just make your animation a bit more snappier. Remove. You don't need too many frames in one hit. Maybe just 1, 2, blam,
Yeah.
and make those 1, 2 frames 2 whole frames, and bada bing, bada boom.
But yeah,
But
I thought
I
the
wanna
choreography
see-
was great too.
I think the choreography is like stellar. I want to see more.
Yeah.
That
More,
was
show me
that
more.
there. That there was one of
More.
my favorite moves. I just love parries.
Yeah.
It's like
Oh.
we're locked up. Screw you.
I like when Link does the twisty with all the effects, like
When he had the double swords.
Yes,
Yeah, that was a great part too.
the effects really made that.
Yeah, the
Awesome.
effects made that.
It-
The name is X. No, I encourage people not to put the credits in their entries because it can pad out time.
Yep. Croatian lizard. That is one of the Hydro sayings.
I want more.
I want to see
pictures of
more.
Spider-Man.
you
I
gotta
want to see more from you.
You gotta don't worry about it, Cassidy. It's totally fine. I just discourage it because people can use it to pad out the time. Not saying you did.
Just add slow mo. It's a perfect excuse to pad out time.
Yeah, or a fade to black and white on a freeze frame. That's the Monty way.
Fade to black.
But with that said, you guys have anything else to say? You want to move on to the last 3?
Buy some Modi bots. They come with stands. I just want to live vicariously through somebody else. I can't afford any Modi bots, even though they're like $10.
What if you buy like the most expensive like anime figure that people are just dying to collect, and you purposely open the box and animate it stop motion?
Yeah, do
And you
that.
just make everybody mad. Like, why'd you open it? Ah! I'm trying to save up my money to buy this.
Also,
Oh.
if it's not an articulated figure, clip all of the joints and make it a figure.
There you go. Perfect.
Actively break a limited edition statuette so that you can animate it. Septic, if you want a Cake Bloblet figure, you have to donate $3 a month to me on my channel membership page, or donate to my Patreon, or donate to my Ko-Fi.
Cake actually has little pins for like your shirts and
Oh
jackets.
yeah, I do actually have pins on Redbubble. It's all in the Discord server if anybody's interested. Although I will be blunt with you, I don't see any of the money from Redbubble. It's just so that you can be like, oh, this? Yeah, I follow some dumb YouTuber.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
What?
If somebody spends like $30 on a shirt on Redbubble, I see like $2.
Oh my god. That sucks. Yeah, 13 pennies.
You know what I could do now? Hell yeah! Boo ha ha ha! I could post emojis.
With that, you guys want to go on to the next one?
Yeah.
After that?
Yeah.
Today, like I said, I want to see more.
Good Bob.
More pictures of Spider-Man. Let's go.
Alright.
Oh, okay, here we go.
This next one
It's by the three-time
is
champion.
the three-time
Septic.
champion of the Cake Station and Fight Animation Contest, Septic,
He is technically speaking the best animator in the.
in the server, yes.
Yeah.
By technicality, Septic is the best animator in the server.
By technicality.
Someone's gonna have to win more times.
Yeah.
Someone's gonna have to. Someone's gonna have to beat.
Oh man, we're gonna end up doing this long enough to see somebody dethrone Septic, and I can't wait.
That's gonna be awesome.
Like
Oh,
someone finally reaches 3 and everyone's sweating bullets.
Septic!
Or
No!
or he'll actually do good again, and then he'll like, he's gonna win another.
Yeah,
one.
and then he can have a whole comeback arc where it's like, you took my throne from me. You have 5 wins. Well, just because I'm an old man doesn't mean that I can't get 6 wins.
Just because I turned 20 doesn't mean I'm old.
Ugh, I'm an old man.
Ever since I turned 19, I've been out of the game. Settled down, had some kids.
And I got 9-year-olds of my own.
I got 9-year-olds of my own.
I pine for the days that I was 16 and young.
Man, being a 27-year-old is rough. Having your whole life ahead of you. Yeah, kids will understand.
These past 3 years have been dark. You don't know how difficult it is out here.
You don't know how hard it's been for me.
The ages in anime work so weird.
Being 18
Like,
sucks, mate.
It's like once you're in your mid-20s, you're already
Don't
considered
turn
like an
18.
80-year-old or 40-year-old.
You're allowed to watch all those movies. All those rated R.
I can watch the rated R movies now.
The boys have scarred me for life, mate.
My mom won't put a pillow in front of my face.
I can watch
Shield me from
Old
the-
Boy now.
Hey.
I love
Okay,
that
okay.
one-shot fight scene in that one movie.
I can't believe I've been alive long enough to see Cake Station rated R.
Oh, poor Buck. What's it like in New Zealand? I don't care. Alright, let's watch the century.
Let's go.
Then I jumped to this other portal and ended up here.
Interdimensional travel is considered illegal, Baka Boy, so I'm going to issue
illegal,
a parking
Baka
ticket.
Boy.
Whoa. He looks cool.
And you look too modern warfare to me. That sucks, just like you. Sucking is also a crime, nerd. Prepare to be arrested.
Alright. Cue the music.
Hiya! Bam!
Hiya!
Bam! Hiya! Pow! Bam!
Oh,
My
God, sorry.
parking ticket!
Alright. Let's get the show started.
Let's bust this out!
Oh, come on!
How can you keep up? Die! Die! Modern
Die!
Warfare!
Then I jumped to
Explode!
this other portal and ended.
That was amazing. This
Wow.
guy
This is
looks,
absolutely amazing.
he looks like a Nike shoe.
Yeah.
This was
That's one
great.
thing. The blue character's color schemes, it gave me a seizure.
I think
Hello?
I'm gonna be quoting Baka Boy for like the rest of my life.
You literally said that
Boy.
at the perfect time.
Baka Boy. Septic, you see, after hearing it a little bit more, your American accent is like a 6 out of 10. Nah, maybe 7. There are still some parts where you still kind of sound like Australian trying to imitate American, but in some sections it's pretty convincing.
Which one is Septic's voice?
Septic is the really bright neon modern warfare looking.
I thought he did
guy.
like all. Oh, Buck did Buck, right?
Yeah, Buck did the fun cops, the fun police.
Okay,
Wow.
cool.
The parking ticket guy.
Oh no, my parking ticket!
Oh, yeah, Buck is pretty good voice actor. Bucka boy. He's great.
Nerd.
You look too modern warfare, and modern warfare sucks. Sucking is a crime, and it's also cringe. I would have lost my marbles if you would have added that at the end. Sucking is cringe. Okay, let's talk about the animation.
Yeah.
So, Septic. Visually so far, this is pretty. It looks really good. You actually use maps thanks to Buck.
Oh, is
Your
that where it
camera
came
motion.
from?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Buck is to thank for all the maps. Your one take in this one is really well done. I like it. Your choreography is really solid as well.
Mhm.
I think areas to improve upon. We're gonna move. You're a 3-time champ. We're gonna be a little bit more harder on you, right? It's how it is. Okay.
I thought he won 4 times.
Cake and AK were discussing something, but I told them that it's better for us to say that you should go back to your old animations and actually look at them and study them. Study your own choreography and pick and find pieces of choreography that you notice that you're repeating subconsciously a lot more.
Mm.
It's happened to me. I've done it too. I've picked up on it. I'm subconsciously doing a lot of left-right ups or left-right attacks. Right? It's stuff like that.
Mhm.
Pick up on things or moves that you notice you're doing a lot more, because these guys are saying that they, and I see it too, that you're repeating, your choreography feels too samey. And
Yeah.
by that,
Feels
you
too
need,
familiar.
Yeah,
With
it
old
just
entries.
yeah, it's really for me. It's just this part, because there's a lot of kicks that I've seen you do a lot of, but this part here feels the most original to me.
yeah,
Mhm.
this part right here. I'd say you're gonna have to, before you enter another contest, I think take a whole day and just creatively think about new choreography. Just spend a whole day. Also, during this next off season for the next contest, look at your older animations and just look at things that you pick up on.
My main thing that I noticed was still just the camera movement.
And your camera movement, yeah, it's still a little erratic. Explain, Cake. Explain it.
Yeah, I mean that's basically just it. It's just what we were saying about the other entries is that you don't have to do as much with the camera as you think you do. You can do a lot of cool stuff with your camera and still make it work, but for that specific exchange there, it's just too everywhere.
Can we go back to where he catches the punch?
Yeah. Hold on.
I've noticed you've done this a little bit more in your animations right here. This part right here. It's a little thing that Zero does in RVB Zero. I noticed you've been doing it a little bit more. Stuff like this is what we're referring to. Go back to your old animations and pick up on things you notice you're doing a lot subconsciously. And then the keys to winning the next contest, or keys to winning more contests in the future, I would say, is to improve upon your camera work and create new choreography that you've never seen before. Stuff that will be have us reeling on the edge of our seats.
Yeah,
This is exciting.
because there are a few entries that I personally like far better than a lot of your previous entries, and that's the ones where the prompt forced you to create very different choreography than you normally would think of, like the Forever Falling one and the environmental one, where you're forced to think outside the box. Think, okay, how can I use this prompt and think of creative things out of it.
Yeah.
What really helps is thinking about characters' personalities and traits and imagining how they would fight, right?
Yeah.
So, Spartans are more, athletic Spartans are like, very kicky, aerobatic, punchy. You just need to take a day and just imagine it, right? And just look at your old animations again and see what you're repeating.
Mm-hmm. Also,
yeah,
I think part of what makes this section more readable to me is that you got closer and
it's not as tight.
Gave yourself a wider FOV.
You're right here. Your camera work is not so tight.
With this section, the problem is that it's so tight, and erratic camera movements just don't read as erratic when you're closer and wider.
Yeah.
If you're a little further away and you're zoomed in, then the background, goes crazy because you're so much further zoomed in. But just in general, and this is actually something that I used to struggle with a lot, which is that I don't know why, but I just make everything so tight. And then when I watch it in full screen, it's like, I can't see anything. It's just a mass of characters moving around quickly on the screen, which... Honestly, I've done it much worse than you have.
Like this part right here. I love the way he just climbs up, the camera focuses on him, he runs, and he jumps. This whole section was fucking cool. Excuse my language. It was amazing. It was boost. So, this was great. I'm not denying the greatness of this animation.
Yeah, obviously.
I think we want you to evolve. We want you to have 7 rings like Tom Brady. Right? You probably won't get that reference. Anyways, yeah. Anything else, guys, to say about this?
That when he pulls out the sword and he's like in the air, about ready to, fall back, he just like suddenly flies forward again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is cool. All right, I love this, and I hope to see you do more in the contest, man.
Yes. Do not quit. Nobody's allowed to quit. If you quit, Hydro will actually come to your house and kill you. He can drive now.
You'll go to Australia and beat you upside the head.
PG-13.
You stupid little...
Like, oh man,
I'm gonna come to your house, I'm gonna put a little jelly snake in your bed.
This is great. But yeah, I think with that we can go on to the next one, guys.
Alright. Good Bob. 3-time winner
Next
Septic,
one.
we are honored by your presence. Everybody should send food to Septic. This next entry is Taro. Taro X.
Taro X. Play it.
Buck, you can go ahead and congratulate Septic on the win right now if you want to, but we're still going to watch the last 2 entries. Alright, you guys ready? Ah! Yes, okay.
I'm ready, go for it.
I just noticed another thing with this.
What?
he uses or he puts his camera lower to the ground
Yeah.
to more prove that these guys are huge.
Yes.
I like
he helps
that.
us. Yeah, he helps us feel that sense of weight and sense of scale. It's really good.
Yeah.
Stylistically, his animations are always top notch with Charles. He
Also,
has, the camera movement is so good.
Also, the black bars to show where what they're about to do. Gunshots.
He pulled a banana bomb.
Yeah,
I know, right? I love it.
In the perfect way.
It's a
The
really
moon
cool
turned
stylistic
purple.
choices.
Cool, dope, awesome effects, godly.
It's the color palette and the way things kind of zoom in on something important that's about to happen with the black bars to emphasize that action.
Also, just the setting. It's simple and perfect.
It's great. It's pretty.
It's
really pretty to
important
look at.
for those rings to be there because otherwise it would be a featureless sky that would be really easy to get lost in. But since we have those landmarks to help us know where we are, it makes the camera movement more readable, which is just a masterclass.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to start with this? I know you were.
I have literally nothing to say about the animation quality itself because the animation.
Yeah.
It's incredible. It's so good that it's not Pixartist level. It's the opposite of a Pixartist. It's amazing.
No graph editor.
I think this one had the best one take. With the camera.
Yeah, it was so good.
If anything, it's almost as if it almost seems like you weren't forced to do the one take, but you chose to do it. Because that's the thing. A lot of these entries, it seems like, oh, that would be a good place to cut.
Right.
But you can't, so you just have to not cut. But for this, it's like, no, it just feels like the perfect one take. It's like, it just makes it cooler.
Yeah, it feels like the ideal was tailored to the idea of one take.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of making a regular fight and just trying to make it work with one cut.
Yeah, the concept is there with the one. It just plays together. It's like poetry. It rhymes.
Yep.
But you guys have any critiques to say?
I honestly am struggling to find any.
It sucks.
Yeah, I agree.
There has to be something. Nobody's escapable.
Okay, fine. Don't use mechs next time.
Oh my gosh, how could you? I would just say I feel like the colors are ever so slightly washed out to the point where it was a little bit hard to track which robots are which and where. Like, I had to watch this a couple times to figure out exactly how many robots were in this animation.
So it needs more like ruby red color.
Just like, yeah, either some kind
colors.
of vibrance, a little bit more vibrance, or just an establishing shot every once in a while that tells me everyone's position in space.
What about
it's
anything
like
having to do with the choreography or action design? Action design is great.
It seems like the establishing shot, like if this were like an actual scene from a show or a game or whatever, it seems like the establishing shot would be before this started.
Yeah.
And it kind of seems like, oh, you already know where everybody is.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I can tell it's a badass mech fight from the very beginning, from my very first watching. But it would be nicer to know exactly that it was a 3v1 the whole time.
Yeah.
Action design is top notch.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I think you could have done with some more interpersonal choreography in some places, but other than that, that was really good. This was really good.
I like the use of exploring the weapons on all the different mechs.
I can't imagine being Taro and being like the guy who made this and watching it when it was done and being like, yeah, I'm satisfied with this thing that I made in exactly 2 weeks. Like, who comes out at the end of 2 weeks and comes out with this and is just like, I hope they like it.
Okay, well, it's time to go on to the last one.
Yeah.
The ones everyone been wanting to watch already.
This is the first entry in this contest from Buck, a small baby that we found on the steps of a church in Australia. And he's been doing nothing but animating and not entering this whole time.
Well, I'm ready to play it. You guys ready?
Uh-huh. I'm ready for some funnies.
Alright.
Oh, my liver!
Alright.
Go.
So, Charlotte isn't dangerous, right? For a moment. Both of you shut it! Right, sour can't be. Oh, I Carol dancing, right? Oh, that really hurt. Could you not? Oh, okay.
That sound of...
My bad. My bad. I got her!
I got her!
Don't worry, I'm about to retire. 2 minutes from retirement. So, Charlotte isn't dangerous, right?
Oh, gosh.
Who
was
voiced
amazing.
who voiced the chick?
Probably Buck.
The animator is actually no woman.
It was me.
Oh. Wait, there's subtitles?
There's
What the
subtitles?
flip?
I don't see any.
There is.
Oh.
English United States. Oh, Charlotte. Oh, you will fear your death.
Stop it.
Bro moment. Septic moment.
What? Septic moment.
Septic moment. I don't get it.
The septic is a bra moment.
I guess something badass just happened.
Yeah, I don't know.
How do these guard rookie?
It's cool. It's because almost
I
everything.
love the.
Almost everything. Basically everything that needs to be in frame is in frame perfectly.
Yeah.
There are a lot of wallpaper moments in here. I'll say that.
There are a lot of what?
Wallpaper moments. Moments where
They
you
are.
can just randomly
Like,
pause and you
go-
look. See that? That's a wallpaper right there.
Pause at the like
Wallpaper.
like yeah. Pause at the when they're like upside down on the dude's back spinning around. That's the perfect wallpaper moment right there.
Dude, it's
Oh.
like
That
Buck is
dude-
one of those guys like you all who just seems to understand everything without any proper training. It infuriates me.
Oh, my liver!
It's just so dynamic and well timed, and like you guys said, the framing was somehow managed to be perfect all the way throughout.
Yeah, it's great cinematography all the way through, and it's hilarious. I can't tell if this is trying to be good action or a shitpost, or both at the same time.
I think that's the best part, is when somebody is just so good at what they do that they can just sort of like, oh, whatever. It looks like this. Also,
Dude.
I have to point out, this is absolutely not relevant to the contest at all. I love the guy who's like, that really hurt.
Ow, that really hurt.
Did you not? Oh, okay.
Oh, that really hurt.
Oh, that really hurt. And then there's a dude who gets shot in the head, and he's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like, could you not? Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
This is you breakdancing on me? Are you kidding me?
Could you not?
The voice acting was just amazing here. I just love those moments. I'm like,
minutes
oh, my liver! And then
I got her!
"Ah!"
What on
So
earth?
good.
What? I'm able to move the subtitles?
Yeah, you are. You are.
Yeah.
It's
Chuckles
pure
and
evil.
pure evil. So vile and evil. I can't believe she blasted Marvin like that. Marvin was a great guy. One of the good ones. Next to Flip.
It's so
I
mean.
literally can't right now. Marvin really changed my life. When I needed a friend, he was there. When Denise left me for a... Oh. Martin, you didn't deserve that one, buddy. You didn't deserve that one in the slightest.
It's great. I absolutely loved it. The court, the funny, crazy, chaotic choreography that's like very breakdancey. Like this one was a little. This one, there was no limitations. He pulled off a Slayer Fest or like what is one of those like the movie. I said it was Old Boy, right?
Yeah.
That had. It had like a RVB style old boy twist on it. It was funny, right? It was very shitposty.
Perfect.
It's
impact.
hilarious.
I like that.
I
Really.
can tell he loved breakdancing. Because that's why I was like, is this guy do breakdancing in real life? And he's like, nah, I just kind of like see it and it happens, you know? I don't know, my hands kind of just like, my hands kind of like just do things. It's
Well,
magical.
I mean, if anything, this is just to bolster the theory that if you understand dance, that you can have a better understanding of fight.
This is
But
also.
he doesn't do dancing!
I know, but I'm saying if you study dancing, like breakdancing, then that's the conservation of momentum and flow and good poses and the understanding of weight and, you know, weight shifting. So it's study dance.
Timing. Or martial arts, one of the two.
If any of you guys want us to do a dance competition, let me know in the comments right now by posting an emote that you all decide on.
Right. I'd like to point out that Buck's entry is the perfect example of what I was talking about before with people having way too fast, especially when people are flipping around in the air. Usually people animate that way too fast. In this, like, you can see where they're flipping and they spend enough time in the air to where you're like, yeah, that's realistic looking.
Yeah.
Like, most people would just have that little spin for him to get back onto the ground. Most people would do that in like 4 to 8 frames. But him, it probably took him like a 28, 30.
It's not too slow, but it's snappy enough that it's stylistically there within Monty style.
And it's like these characters have weight.
Yeah.
It's exactly what they need.
Oh, there's one other thing I wanted to mention. I was talking to you guys about this. So this animation is basically what modern synthwave is, Buck. It has the Monty vibe, but it has enough of Buck's flavor in it that he created something new. He's basically solidified his style almost.
Yeah.
Like modern synthwave. It's there. He loves it.
Also, you seem to do one shots even when we're not challenging you to do it, so you were kind of prepared for this.
So yeah.
The name is X says, I will gift Cake a Doug Walker emote for the server if next month's animation contest is dancing.
A Doug.
I don't see any emotes in the chat. Clearly, you guys don't want to do the dance contest.
The dance contest has to be in April.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Is there anything
Don't
else?
spoil it.
Are there any critiques for this, guys? Anything
Yes.
at all?
Like there are some
we
moves
know-
that just stop making sense. There's a couple of times here when she's there. Things like that. She just sort of took her feet off the ground and began to spin. It's like, all right, we're here. And
the momentum
she just
doesn't
lifted
work.
straight off the ground.
Yeah, that's not momentum. That's not how gravity works.
Depends on how
or
good your
momentum.
ankle.
She does
Yeah,
that a
but-
couple times.
But okay.
It doesn't
yeah.
matter so much then, because then you can at least like forgive the forward momentum of it.
Yeah.
I can totally see that.
It looks fine in.
It looks fine in motion, but Cake makes a point.
Yeah.
He makes a point. It's like that wouldn't work in real life, but it's It's
Not
animation though. Can I buy it? You know.
Yeah,
you-
basically, it's not. Animation is never about what is physically realistic. It's just about whether or not it's like. I've always equated it to dream reality. It works the way you think
There it
it
is.
does, not the way it actually works.
Bingo, right there. Hit the hammer on hit the nail on the hip. Whatever. I failed.
Yeah, hit the hammer on the nail.
Hit the hammer on the nail. Boom.
I failed.
Yeah. Let me see. We'll go back to that. I get. Well, whatever. Yeah, but Cake makes a point there. But is that it? Anything else?
That's about it.
Yeah, I'm good.
Good lighting.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, very
Yeah,
good
his
lighting.
cinematography is great. He uses, depth of field, and we don't do that. Why don't we do that?
We need more. We need more tasteful use of motion blur and depth of field.
Oh yeah. There's motion blur in this, but there's a tasteful amount of it that it doesn't irritate me. There he goes.
Look at that motion blur.
Look, he's got to give me his motion blur settings on Blender, so that
You
way I
sh-
can probably put him in for my animations.
You
Quick,
could
Buck,
do-
what are your motion blur settings? Type in chat.
You could do motion blur to like
Look
do
at that.
those really quick cuts to like not cuts but like quick pans.
I have a feeling he might be keyframing it.
Buck, if you're
Keyframing.
keyframing your cuts in this one shot entry, I will kill you.
Okay, sweet. Oh, hold on. One last question. Are there any match cuts in this, or is this one whole project file of madness?
No, it's one whole project. I saw him working on a one project with 35,000 keyframes, and it still ran perfectly
Jesus!
while he was rendering it.
It is one file. You're right. Oh,
Oh my
no
god.
match cuts. Because I thought there was a match cut right here where she gets punched.
Yeah,
I'm like,
how
okay,
do you?
that probably has to be a match cut. Or
How do you
something.
have 15,000 damn ass frames and also run with color and not have it break
is
your
insane.
PC? I like my PC
Get a better
is
computer.
I
mine
get the
is
feeling He
great.
might be reusing models. He might be keyframing the models and not actually. There's probably a method to the madness.
Screw
Like
your
those
pogs.
Because, this probably makes Cake angry. He's like, you need to have better organization, workflows, match cuts. Yeah, I figure it's just 4 people he's keyframing back and forth to give the illusion of more people. I figured, because his PC can't handle, 30 guys at once?
I just
Yeah,
realized this guy. See, this is a perfect example. Nobody noticed that this guy's running full speed, but also covers like 3 feet of ground.
I know, right? Look
Just
at that.
slide the feet. It doesn't matter. Nobody cares.
Yeah. He totally just moved the characters around and gave the illusion of there's more than actually 4 people on screen at any given moment. So it's great. It's perfect. It's brilliant. It's better go to boom. It's
Yeah.
there.
Nobody's looking at him. We did.
Do you like Buck? Slide your characters.
Closing thoughts. I want to see more from Buck
Yeah.
from these contests.
Yeah.
I like that dude ran just to do a pathetic little kick
Yeah.
and get shot in the face.
Yeah, I know. But are you guys ready to reveal the winner? Cake's not ready with the sound effects, unfortunately.
Oh crap. Okay, hold on. You guys go ahead and talk about something.
This was really funny. I want to see more from Buck. And you gotta hook me up with the Halo 3 maps, or these are actually. I think they might be.
Yeah.
What is he using? Is he using Reclaimer or something? How are you doing this?
I need Halo
We're
maps.
gonna need those maps.
Yeah, we're gonna need those maps. Me,
For
AK,
no
and
reason.
Hydro, we're gonna need those maps.
For no reason.
Yeah.
For no reason.
No reason at all. Reclaimer. Yeah, I use Reclaimer. Oh, that's my phone.
Ah!
I've become an organization geek when it comes to Blender files.
That's good. After OVA 2, I'm glad that was the outcome.
Yeah, I name all my collections.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm so happy for you.
That sounds not true.
No, it's actually true. I'm just actually happy for that.
Are you sure you're not jealous?
No, I'm actually pretty good with organization and keyboard shortcuts, but we all like to pretend that I'm not good at it.
Take a picture of your room then.
You're gonna see all my My Little Ponies. Just kidding. I would never be ashamed of that. Anyway, are you guys ready for third place? Hold on. I need
Oh,
I
God.
need a different victory theme.
Yeah. Hey, Jump, you should have a bingo by now. Cake said hold on.
Hold on. Alright. Third place goes to... Hold on, I didn't even have it queued up.
You gotta be kidding me.
I'm sorry, I'm too busy thinking.
Soundboard, man!
Oh, that's not
Yeah.
the right... That's not the
I
right...
gotta help
there it
Cake
is.
out with the next contest.
No,
Just
hold on.
use a soundboard.
Yeah, but it's too much money and too much time.
What? Yeah.
Third
too much-
place. This is third place, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Dear Lord.
Third place. It goes to. No. That way. This way. Why is this full screen? Hold on. And then OBS.
What? Who are we applauding for? We don't know who it is.
Third place accepted!
Yeah! It's hard to clap in fingerless gloves.
Yeah! Why are you wearing fingerless gloves? I take that back. Why am I not wearing fingerless gloves? Yeah!
Next victory
Okay, so our second place. Is it gonna go to Taro? Is it gonna go to Buck? Who is it gonna be?
I wonder.
Everybody think about it for a second while I reload all of my sound effects.
Think hard for about it for 1 second.
Think very hard about it. And also, while you're thinking, just go ahead and take this time to donate to my Patreon or become a channel member for $3 a month for the low price of $3 a month.
Or
You can donate to
super
my-
chat.
Or give me a super chat. Give me a super chat right now. I dare you.
Become a
Won't
muffin
do it,
today.
coward.
What?
Our second
What?
place goes to... Hold on. Reset the applause. Hold on.
Whoa, why did I open my email? No.
Oh my gosh, King Murmur, thank you for the $20.
Oh.
And now... And now... First place... Is it gonna be Taro? It's...
I don't have the sound on.
It's... Hold
against me. I know you're broken down by anger and by sadness. You left me in a world full of sadness.
Yes,
I
Septic.
can talk to you.
Those are the top 3. Those are the top 3 in order now. Yeah, nobody knew. Nobody knew.
know you didn't plan this. You tried to do it right. But in the middle of this madness, you're the one, you're the one. No one has to win this fight.
Septic, no, that's not, it wasn't intended. We didn't put them in the top 3 order at the end on purpose.
Nice try.
Bro, moment.
I still believe I'm right.
Hey, yeah.
No.
From now on, I'm gonna
Septic,
call you an
let it be
Austin.
known I made my case for you, but these guys made a compelling argument, and they didn't see the light.
Originally, it was going to, or originally what you guys were thinking, I'm pretty sure it was.
You guys were, it was Buck
Taro,
and Septic for top
Taro
2.
is 3rd, Septic is 1st, and Buck is 2nd.
Yeah.
But
I made my argument, but these guys made more compelling arguments. They made me see the light.
The
I
light.
believed them. Yeah. So yeah. Why?
No!
The spiritual winner. He's the people's champion.
No, Buck, you can't shirk off your win. You won.
Gee,
Fair and
Buck,
square.
if you didn't want to win, don't make something so good next time. God.
But
Who's the puck?
I'm not gonna let you not enter next time. You have to enter forever from now on.
Mirror, tell me something. Tell me who's the poggiest of all. Mirror, tell me something. Tell me who's the poggiest of all. I'm the poggiest of all.
Wow.
Buck is the poggiest of all.
When everyone watching the stream goes home after they're drinking, I want you all to think about the time and the effort that it went through to be this pog.
I hope all of you guys are just, everyone watching this is just in the same room at a bar watching it on TV.
Yeah, everyone's like cautiously like sweat beating down their face watching. They're like, the nation's eyes are upon us watching, waiting to see who wins the Cake Station fight animation contest.
You should open up a bar and then just everybody in chat just goes to that bar.
I'm gonna have a fan meetup tomorrow. I hope to see all of you there.
Alright.
Where is it? That's for you to find out. It's the Alamo. Alright, well,
I'm gonna die on Top Ramen.
you're gonna die
Guys,
on
thanks
Top Ramen.
thanks for coming out.
Top Ramen's
These
like
were all great
fatal.
animations, guys. Like
Yeah.
everyone was great.
These
I
were
loved
great.
it.
You need, hey, we should do a next contest. Animate with knives, knife combat, knife. I want knife combat.
Okay. We'll
We'll
talk about it.
No, we won't.
talk about it.
Talk about it. I'll put a
Talk about it.
Let's put a pin in that. We'll write it down, and I'll let you know that it's stupid 3 months from now.
Alright. Listen to me, Cake.
Listen to me.
You think you're
Listen here.
You think you're pastry, you're the only cake you are is a urinal cake. That's what you are.
Wow.
You're not even the
You know what? First I was offended that Buck didn't get me to voice this character, and now I'm just mad that I'm no better than a urinal cake. If anyone has a female character in the contest that isn't voiced by me, I'll die.
Okay. I'm entering next contest. And it's gonna be only women, and I'm gonna voice all of them.
Oh my gosh! How dare you?
Yeah, I'll just use the lines from your rub dub, your Ruby dub. And then even though it doesn't even though it makes no sense to the plot of the contest entry, it's just gonna be, I think your second semester is gonna be great.
It's like two dudes on like a cliff, and one of them's holding a gun to the other guy, and he's like crying, and the other dude's like, please no, and it's just like, this semester's gonna be great.
It's like, I think I'm gonna start this semester off with a yang. Just gun shoots the guy in the head.
Alright, well, before the stream ends, somebody donate $55.
Hold on. Let me just...
Hurry, time is running out.
Okay, guys, I gotta go. Gotta
Okay,
get food.
have your good foods.
Alright, hold on.
What? No. Everybody rush to your PayPals, hurry. Oh my gosh, thank you AKMotions for the $50 whole. Oh, I can't even believe it.
Hey, I would, but I need to save up for Texas trips.
Oh, that's true. Nobody asked why AK's coming to Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Thank you all for sending in your entries. I would like to say, okay, thank you, Septic, for becoming a channel member next month. I'll thank you then, too. I would like to say, on behalf of everyone at Project Rose,